How's it going, guys? So, after the Persona 5, I felt like I was kind of on a roll with the Persona series. I got that feeling after Persona 3 that you kind of want to play the game forever because of how good it is. Actually, after I played Persona 3, I could not believe that I could play another game that was better than Persona 3. And Persona 4 showed itself to be about as good, if not a little bit better than Persona 3. I said that they're equal, but I don't know. It depends on my mood. And I mean, how do you really say that something is equal? I mean, it's crazy, but whenever there's been enough time between or since you've played games, like it just all kind of meshes together, and you just kind of forget all the details. But yeah, and the same thing happened to me after Persona 4. Except I had to prevent myself from replaying Persona 4 because I was like, oh my god, Andrew, like you have you have other games to play, like enough Persona 4. But I'm getting a little bit of the same feeling after Persona 5, and so I decided to go right on to Persona 2, Innocent Sin, and for a lot of people, this is going to kind of be a step backwards from Persona 5. Obviously, the series has evolved quite a bit since 1999, and I know that. And if you check the internet, this is the PSP version. We never got Innocent Sin, Persona 2 Innocent Sin in the United States until 2011, and there were certain trannies on the internet that didn't seem to like Innocent Sin very much because they wanted to compare it to a modern game, and I don't think that's very fair. Neither is it very fair to the female sex to assume that any man that wants to transition to a woman is counted as a part of the female gender, but that's another question. So Persona 2, this is the first impressions. I think it's pretty good by the standards of 1999. I mean, it's a great game. I'm having pumpkin seeds, by the way. Master Race. Pumpkin Seed Master Race. But anyway, I think it's pretty good by 1999 standards. Obviously, it's all turn-based. It's kind of graphics are kind of bad. It's all isometric, just like Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, which I played a little bit, but you're not supposed to play Eternal Punishment until you've finished Innocent Sin. But on the story front, it's a lot different than Persona 3, 4, and 5. Persona 3, 4, and 5 is really character focused, and it's very structured and rigid. This is a much more linear experience. It's much more similar to Final Fantasy games from that same period. Really quirky story so far. It's basically what's happening right now, and I'm not very far in, is there's some kind of game that kids can play called the Joker game, where if you play it, your wishes come true. But what they don't realize is that if you don't have wishes and you carry out the game, then the Joker comes and he makes you incapable of wishing anymore. So it's a little bit darker than Persona 3 and 4. I could not imagine some kind of demonic entity like the Joker appearing in Persona 4, for example. I just don't think it would work. I think they were going for a really different vibe. They were going for like the quirky, like mystery, high school mystery kind of thing. It's a lot of dark overtones, and I think it works. And it's really the reason I went to Persona 2 is I hear that Persona 1 is also similar to that, but I hear that Persona 1 is probably not worth your time. Some people may disagree, but from what I hear, the series started to really pick up with Persona 2, Innocent Sin, and Eternal Punishment. So the battle system doesn't seem very, very difficult at all. It's actually kind of ridiculously easy. you just find your most powerful abilities and just spam them, and you're constantly restoring SP in the dungeon, which is a little weird. That's even more casual than Persona 4 and 5, which came out later, so kind of Pumpkin Seed, Jesus Christ, come out later on. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm still on the Persona kick. I just wish that Atlas knew how much these games affect us mentally. I mean, if you're making a game that makes people want to just play your franchise over and over again, then you know that you're onto something. So I'll talk to you guys later.